Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about how do you recruit someone after they've seen your funnel, they've kind of gone through the process, they've applied for your team, but they haven't actually joined yet. So I'm going to take you through that process and show you what to do. It's something we call the 4-question close. It's really simple, really easy. So if someone comes in, they go through the, let's go through the picture that we had up here before. I think it is this one. Okay, so they see the page with the testimonials, they get all excited about what we're doing and the offer, then they apply for the downline, and now it says that you're going to call them, or they can skip it and they can call you. So this is where we are, and this is where we do the 4-question close. So what we're going to go through is we're going to go through, once they filled out the app, either they're going to call you or they're not going to call you. So they fill out the app and they do call, or they fill out the app and they don't call you. And I'm going to show you exactly what to do in either one of those situations. So did you know though that if someone does call you, that they are 8 times more likely to get involved. So it's really powerful if they call you, which is why we've set up the funnel the way it is, so that people feel an urgency to skip to the front of the line and give you a call. So the hardest part is if you don't have phone call people and you're the one, that's great. You're the one, you take the calls and it's exciting, but you've got to be watching for calls on your phone because you don't know when somebody's going to be calling. So what you need to do is you need to make sure you do this right. You don't need a bunch of phone closers. And the reality is here with all the enrollments that we're getting every single month, we have 2. We only need 2 phone closers. And as it got bigger and we opened it up to our teams, of course, they are the ones who were doing the closing for their own calls. But it's not like it takes that much time because they're actually pretty short, and we're perfecting the process of closing on the phone. So the first question that you want to ask, we're going to write these down to help you remember them. Okay, so the first question you're going to ask them if they call you is you're going to say, so what are your goals? First of all, what are your goals? So number 1, your goals. The cool thing is this opens it up to, you get past the small talk really fast, which we love to get to know people, but I promise you're going to have plenty of time to get to know them. But what you're trying to do is vet these people. You're trying to find out, what is it that you're wanting? Do we have the solution for you? And so they get right into their goals. It gets right down to business, which helps save you a lot of time, or your phone closers a lot of time. What if someone doesn't even know what their goals are? They can't even think through that. They haven't even thought about it. Well, that kind of tells you a little bit more about, where they are. Is this somebody that you want on your front line? Is this somebody that you want as a business partner? Maybe that tells you a little bit more about where you want to place them on your team. You kind of see how that works. Okay, so the second question is, what's holding you back? What is holding you back? And they get a little introspective here. Now, this is what happens. You ask them what's holding you back, and the beauty of this is, immediately, right off the bat, they are telling you what their problems are. You don't have to try to get them to talk about their problems. They immediately start saying, well, really, I have a hard time moving forward, or I tried it once and it didn't work, and so now I'm kind of afraid, or whatever it is. They absolutely let you know right away. They are telling you, I don't even have to ask them and try to get it out of them. A lot of times what happens with salespeople, or honestly in network marketing, is that we know that people buy because they're trying to solve a problem. So what happens is if we think they have a problem, they might not even think they have a problem, and we keep trying to push and trying to force them to recognize that they have a problem, and they're not even interested in doing that, and it's offensive. And so the beauty of this is they're the ones telling us right from the beginning. Now, the third question is, what resources do you have that you're not taking full advantage of, or they're not using enough? So what resources do you have that you're not taking full advantage of? And an example, sometimes they might say, well, I have this network of people that I've built up online, but I don't really know how to approach them. I don't really know what to do to take advantage of that. or I know this will help people, but I don't know how to talk about it, I get nervous, or whatever. They're going to give you some examples of the resources that they have. And the cool thing about that is it opens up their mind to go, yeah, I have some resources. I have some things I could do if I just had the right guidance. If I had somebody guiding me, I think I could probably do this. And somebody who knew what they were doing. And so now, and sometimes there are some follow-up questions that go along with this. So I might ask, so what you're telling me is, this is your goal, and you've been doing this, but the thing that you haven't been using is this resource that you have, and that kind of thing. So you kind of repeat back to them what they're saying so that they feel heard, they feel validated, they can feel understood. And then the last question is, so what is stopping you? Do you want my help? Do you want my help? That's it. Or one of the things like my phone closers could say, so, do you want Teresa's help? Is there anything that would stop you from moving forward with, what Teresa can do for you? That kind of thing. So it's really, really powerful. It's super simple. You just keep it super simple. And one of the cool things is that we've got, we can totally tell people, yeah, we've got this cool thing called MLM Game Changers, and you get it totally free. We've got pre-made recruiting, auto recruiting funnels. We've got offers, things that are totally unique to us, and we have ways to get leads online and ways to get traffic for as long as you want. If you want, it's free if you're in my downline. And so can I hand you off to my doTERRA link so you can join doTERRA under my downline, and I'll hand all this stuff off to you. Do you see how simple that is and how awesome it is? So you just need to get a little bit of the verbiage down. You need to get a little bit comfortable saying some of those things, and then you're good to go. So this is the actual script that is working with the system. So I want to give you that. You get the script. You can totally use this online to find people for your team, and do you want my help? What are your goals? What are the goals? What are you working toward? What's holding you back? What are the resources you're not taking full advantage of? And do you want my help? Do you want my help with this stuff that we just talked about? And they can say yes, they can say no. And guess what? If they say no, guess what we have? The email drip campaign. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And you say, do you want me to send you the link, and you can just join my team, and I'll be able to pass all this stuff off to you. So do the 4-question close. At the end, you want my help. At the end, the nice thing is they're going through this. When you do this, you're just closing. All the other steps of the funnel led them through everything else. Now all you've got to do is close them. And it's a powerful, powerful close. So what if they don't call you? What if they fill out the application and they don't call? Guess what? It's the exact same thing. The exact thing. You just send them a text. Say, hey, I saw you applied to be on my downline, and can you talk right now? And that's all you do, and you do the exact same thing. So just start practicing that. Super easy to do. And as soon as you get this out there and you start having people responding, it's going to be crazy powerful. And you guys have an advantage because you get to use we have the size of our team, that it's one of the biggest teams in the entire world in network marketing. We know how to build organically. We know how to build online. We do both. And there's nobody out there doing that. There's nobody out there who knows how to teach how to do both and mesh them together. So get people excited about this. Honestly, this is the kind of thing that people you have approached before, or maybe family or friends who you haven't been willing to approach, this is the kind of thing that some of those people might be interested in. And the beauty of it is you can say, hey, we're doing this crazy cool thing. You need to go check out my website. And now all of a sudden you've got this official site, and they're going, are you kidding? This is so professional. This is awesome. Then they go to MLM Game Changers, this 30-day onboarding process. They're going, are you kidding me? You get all of this? So it's really cool. It's really exciting. And the most awesome thing for me is that you don't need to spend a ton of money to get all of this stuff. You get all of it just by being in our downline, and I'm excited to share that with you guys. So, and realize that after you do this, if they don't enroll, you follow up. You can use the email drip campaign, but you just do a soft follow-up. You don't need to go crazy. You don't need to go pressure on them. You just you know, you're just there, you have a solution for them. And when they're ready, if they're ready, then they can take that step. So, you know, don't spend money to get it all together. Get it all set up with all the free stuff that I'm giving you. Get it in ClickFunnels, make the changes that you need to make, and let's get going. And go to the Facebook group. Let me know how things are going. Go there with your questions. But it's fun for me to hear your results and kind of what you're doing and what's working. And it's super fun for me to get to celebrate with you. So go to the Facebook group and do that there. All right. Okay, see you guys in the next video.